what is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the SchmoCast.
Yep, there we go.
It wasn't as good.
It was pretty good still.
Wasn't
Come
as
on.
good.
That's pretty good. All right.
Thanks for that,
Well,
Elijah.
hey, everybody. Welcome back to the second episode of the SchmoCast. And today, you might have heard a different voice, and that's because we got our friend Kohl here. Say hi,
Hey.
Kohl.
Hello.
There he
I'm
is.
replacing Ben
Special
Boy.
guest.
Yeah, Ben's not here today. He had to go to a Christmas party or something. So he
That's-
couldn't make the Schmo meeting.
Who
So
goes
we
to
brought in
Christmas
our
party?
boy Kohl.
Yeah. It's after Christmas. Why
It
is
was a
it?
Christmas party a couple days after Christmas.
It's almost New Year's.
Ben, apparently.
Yeah, lots of people.
Yeah, a lot of people actually have Christmas party because you still want to celebrate the Christmas season. Christmas is for like main family, and then you have the Christmas parties afterwards to be like, oh hey, here's everybody else in the family. Show them some love too.
By the
Did
way,
you forget about these
the
guys?
rest of
So
your
here they
family
are.
is
By the
also
way,
here.
by the way, guys.
By the way, you have these people to meet.
Yeah.
Just
You
like, here's
gotta
your new
see-
cousin.
yeah, yeah. There's
new
always a,
cousin.
Happy
there's always a-
holidays.
there's always a baby at those things too.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's a baby.
Oh,
There was
It's the
one of
new
my.
baby.
Wait, what?
It's the new baby
The
always.
new baby.
It's
I
like,
gotta take these headphones off. I checked the audio. All right, so now I can hear you guys clearly. Okay. Yeah, there's always a new baby though. There was one at mine. Like I went to like a family reunion for a Christmas party, and there's always a baby there, and it was like a little. He wasn't quite a baby. He was like 3 years old, but he's a baby. you
See,
know?
with my Christmas parties and my family gatherings and stuff, we always bring friends for some reason. So there's just always new people to meet.
Oh, nice.
And it's always like, I don't know, there's always a new baby. And I always try to steer away from that corner of the room.
Try to avoid the baby.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
there's
have-
always.
I don't have that with like either side of my family. It's always like when I was younger, there's always, because I have so many cousins, there was always a new significant other.
Oh.
Like every single time. But now that we're all getting older, it's like always the same kind of people.
Yeah. It's just every single time.
Just every
It's like,
time.
oh, yeah, you again.
Yeah, and there's always the ones that like I still don't know. I'm gonna be 110% honest. I still don't know everybody's name if I look
Yeah.
at them at the reunions
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I'm just feel awkward just being around. It's like it's not a comfortable, especially because it's not like I've only seen these people 18 times in my life. Once per every
Yeah.
single Christmas gathering we've had. And that's just like okay, like I'll talk to you, but I don't know your personal story. I've heard your name, I've heard you mention, but hey, we don't know each other basically. We're practically strangers.
yeah.
It's just weird.
It's a new person every time.
But yeah, Christmas is gone and past. Our little Christmas story last time was a good time I've been listening to. By the way, guys, the SchmoCast is now on Spotify and iTunes podcasts. I figured out I'd say that because I think I mentioned it was going to be in the last episode. Well, now it is. We got approved for both. So if you want to listen to us on YouTube, you can support us on YouTube. That's right, Elijah. He's getting hype over there.
Yeah, hype. You
Thanks,
hype.
thanks for everyone's love and support.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of good feedback from friends and such. So thank you so much for listening, and we hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. And now you can listen to it a bunch of other places. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? You can hear our voices everywhere.
Oh boy,
That's
there's no getting rid of us
fantastic.
now.
There's no getting rid of us. We're here to stay. The SchmoCast is in session.
I'm subscribed to you guys on the podcast app.
Yeah.
I have
you
my
are?
I have my whole collection of podcasts I listen to.
Yes.
Heck
All
yeah.
right. Yeah, you can subscribe to us on podcast apps, and we also have Twitter, and
Instagram.
an Instagram at SchmoCentral. So if you want to check us out there too, that's great because we're gonna be posting updates and maybe pictures and stuff eventually. But just to get that out of the way, so now there you go.
Didn't we
got
have a
SchmoCast.
Facebook?
We
No.
did have a Facebook, but that was not made by me.
Oh, okay.
It was not made by me.
I got an
Wanted to be-
invite
any-
to be an admin of the SchmoCast page on Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay. And it was by your brother.
It was by my brother.
So
My brother
it was
decided.
automatically sketchy.
He made the SchmoCast Facebook
He
page.
did. Like I don't understand why he did it either. He just
Yeah.
I've came downstairs like that evening after I had uploaded everything, and it was basically he's like, well, Drew, you're either gonna love this or hate it. I'm like, as soon as he's saying that, you're like, oh, what did you do?
He should be the manager. He
Yeah,
should be your
I just
social
told him
media
to delete
manager.
it because I was like, we got all these other social media things. I don't need to worry about Facebook.
Yeah, if you have
Facebook
too
is
many,
just,
Facebook is family and friends, not SchmoCast.
and plus if you have too many,
it's not really
it gets kind of
business.
confusing
Yeah,
sometimes.
there's just too much. So we're stuck on we have Twitter and Instagram, an unofficial fake news Facebook page that is now deleted, I think, though. So that's okay.
Yeah, I looked.
I
it
got
up,
him to
couldn't
delete
find
it.
Welcome to the fake news
Welcome to the
SchmoCast.
fake SchmoCast. It's a phony schmo. Phony SchmoCast. What am I saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, somebody else. Who wants to talk about something? Did anybody got any stories to report or anything over the break? Anything that's
Story
happened?
time.
There's got to be something funny that happened.
There's gotta be something funny.
I don't know.
Oh, Josh, do you want? do you want to talk about what? Do you want to talk about what happened to our friend David in New York?
What happened to
With
David in New
him
York?
and his what was it? It was like Dr. Truth.
Oh
Or
yeah,
something.
Dr.
Oh,
Truth.
yeah, you were
I
with
was
us.
I was
there.
there.
Tell us
I
about
saw it.
Why don't you tell us?
Can I tell that
everybody-
story?
Yeah, sure. Tell us.
Okay, so I was hanging out with our friend David and a couple other friends, and we were on this New York trip, and we were walking through New York, and we're at Central Park, and we're like, okay, it's time to turn around because we got to get back to our bus by 8:30 or something.
Something like
I don't know. Nobody pays attention to times on that trip, but so we're walking back, and me and my friend Cade are just talking, and we're walking, and the group's behind us, and we stop and we turn around, and we can't find David, so we walk backwards. And in this giant crowd, it's around Christmas time, so there's a huge crowd. And we go back and we find David, and he's talking to this guy. And his name is Dr. Truth. And he was wearing like a Trump hat and like a Trump shirt, and he was just decked out. And he had these banners and these signs all like circled around him. And he was selling these books, and they were like Dr. Seuss books, but like it was like the Cat in the Hat, but instead it was like Barack Obama's face on him. And it was just a bunch of like controversial, like political statements. And it was like making fun of all the political parties and stuff. But it was super pro-Trump. And like it was fascinating because it was just, he's like famous. Like this guy got interviewed. There's a CNN interview and everything. Yeah, he went to all these conventions and like he's
I thought it was
like
just some
known
random
around
guy.
no, he's known around the country. And he was just happened to be in New York during this day protesting and
Wow.
stuff.
That's crazy. And then they proceeded to spend about $40 on books, I think.
Yeah.
No,
was some
David
big money.
David bought one for $40, and the guy
My
was like,
goodness.
since you're under 18 and you're like a new supporter, I'm gonna let you walk away with this for 20. And he signed it.
That's,
Yeah,
He,
that's
he
some
got
good
a
marketing.
signature and everything, and he got a picture, and I have a video of it all going down. It's so funny.
I still haven't seen
Oh,
that.
So
man.
many
You have to show
pictures,
me.
so many people are walking past just looking at them with so many weird looks. It's,
You gotta show it to us after.
oh,
Oh,
it's
man.
so great.
No, but like the funniest thing was like he comes walking. Or
He was
David
so
comes
proud of
walking
it.
Over. He was so proud of it.
He was
like,
so
came
happy.
walking
He
over
met
to
his
us
hero.
at the end. At the end of the night, and we were all waiting for the bus ride back because it was a big old bus trip. Like a bunch of people went. So basically. We're standing there waiting, and he comes back and he starts telling us the story about this guy, and we're just like, no way. And then he pulls out the books. And we're just like, what the heck? This is real?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
then
true.
it just kept getting better and better because he'd like read off the titles, and we're like, there's no way. Then he shows us the books, and
They
then he
were
says-
real books.
Yeah, he goes like, guess what the author's name is? Dr. Truth. And we're just like, that's ridiculous. Like, that's the best thing.
But like they
ever.
weren't just like pieces of paper scrounged up and stapled together. They were real published books. He got
Yeah.
these books published,
They were like
and like
hardcover.
they were hardcover books. They were like the exact condition you would buy a real Dr. Seuss book. It was crazy.
That's, man, I didn't have anything like that in New York.
Didn't he also find like a bag with Arm & Hammer baking
Yeah,
powder?
he reached.
That
he-
was, yeah.
He literally just like reached into a random bush and he found something in the bush and he was like, "What is this?" And he reached out and he just had like this gift bag of Arm & Hammer baking soda and stuff.
This is
Just a random
true.
bag in
And
New
he
York
started
City.
throwing it at us.
Magic of New York.
Oh, it's a wonderful place.
Oh yeah, great. It was a fun time last time, and then the time before that wasn't it the time before that when he got chased by a minion or something?
Oh yeah, that
You were
was,
there for
I was
that
there
one,
with
Josh.
that one. We were in the middle of Times Square, and so we would always play this game. We would try to see who could get a picture closer to one of the people in costumes in Times Square without getting like caught by them. And so David got really close and he took a selfie with one of them. And so it ended up they grabbed him by the arm and they like guilt tripped him into giving them money.
Ooh.
Grabbed. That's the part that
I
feel
feel
like,
yeah,
yeah,
they got him by
I
the
feel like
arm.
that's not allowed.
No.
To just grab him
definitely
and pull
not.
him over and demand money.
That'd be terrifying. A minion just holding you hostage,
Yeah.
asking you for money.
I mean,
probably
they
like
didn't really demand it. It was like,
Inside the minion's mask, you're just like this gruff voice. Hey, give me that money.
Where's the money? Bug?
no, he like.
I always
he
find it
tried to
hilarious.
guilt trip him into it. He was like, "Hey man, I have a family to feed."
You're doing it in a minion
Have a
costume.
minion
really say
family. That's the best way. I always find it funny whenever the Mickey and the Minnie like pull their heads up,
yeah,
and it's just so horrifying. It's just
just
like,
like,
whoa,
oh.
there's a person in
like when there's a
there.
guy in the mini costume.
It's
yeah,
not a Disney-
yeah.
it's not that
or like
Disney
the Elsa.
magic. Yeah.
The Elsa one. There's always a guy
Why
in
is
that
there a
one.
big head Elsa costume? Is my question because I've seen those. It's like, why does that exist?
Like I get the Spider-Man and the
Yeah.
Hulk and stuff. Like Spider-Man's
It's
New
like, that could
York,
be
you
anybody.
get that
Yeah,
stuff. But
Spider-Man
then
has to
there's
be
like
there.
the Elsa and the Minion.
It's just whatever they're
It's
always
Disney.
trying to
That's what
please
kids are into.
some demographic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever's
that's just
popular
like
at the time.
whatever the kids are into. That's basically what they target. That's what they set their sights on, and they're just ready for that. But yeah, New York was great this last time. It was a bit stressful in my group because it ended up being a tug of war for like who was going to get power and leading the group in the end, and everybody was just kind of tired and cranky by the end of it. So that kind of got like a bit draining. But one of the main highlights I think for myself was that like walking through Times Square, there are like a bunch of guys like trying to give out their SoundCloud rap albums.
yeah.
There's just like this. There's just a bunch of guys trying to sell their SoundCloud,
really wanted
their
to take
crappy
one.
rap albums. No, but the thing is, it's like the one guy I made contact with, like one guy's like, "Hey man, yeah, I'll give you here's my SoundCloud rap album. If you want to listen to it, if you give me." he's like, you gotta listen to it. You gotta shout me out on social media. And then I'm just like kind of doing like the nod, like okay, and like. He must have sensed I was not interested because it was the funniest thing. He was like, "Here, let me sign that for you." And he like handed it to me before. That was the first thing he did. "Hey man, check out my album." He hands me the album, tells me about it. As I keep kind of walking, he's like, "Here, let me sign it for you." He just takes it and walks away.
What?
yeah, he's like, "Here man, let me sign that for you real quick." Yoink. And he just walks
walks
away
away.
on to the next target. He's just like, "Oh, I'm not wasting my time with him, I guess." But it was the funniest thing.
Sign that for
10
you.
minutes in and out. He was just trying to make his deal, and when he figured out it wasn't working, that's the way he flipped out. "Here, let me sign it for you." Takes the album, walks away.
And then
What
he
if you
ended
just
up
would have
getting.
followed him though, just being like.
And then he ended up getting
that would've been
another
a
person
really
in
good
our
one.
group. He handed it to him, and he was gonna give him like $1 for it. But then he saw he had like a 20 in his wallet, and he was like, "Oh, here, I'll take that." And he was like, "Oh, do you have
serious?
change?"
This is
Are
And
you
so
serious?
he ended up paying like what, 10 or 20 bucks
for
for it.
this
What
crappy
the heck?
SoundCloud
Yeah.
Just
rap
take it for
album.
free.
It's the same
I
person
know.
that also bought the fake Gucci leather
Oh,
stuff
Yeah,
that
my
like they
God.
have
I know
set
who
up
that
like
is.
on the sides.
We know who that
He
is.
paid like $80 for it.
No, he actually paid 60 because
No,
the
He
guy there was
supposed to pay
paying
80,
was
but the
supposed to
guy
pay
accidentally
80.
gave him back an extra 20.
It's losing money. Yep, but there's a lot of different people out
New
there that
York
you can find
is
on the street.
Interesting. That's why I love it though.
It's
There's
just
so many
like-
interesting people. There's
All
a
the
lot of
freaks
stories
are
to
out.
tell.
They're all doing their thing in New York. There's just like the anonymity of just
Well, it's
being in
Christmas
the crowd.
time.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
busiest. So that's when everyone's like, "Ooh."
That's when
Who
everyone's
can
up
we
there.
get
And it's
today?
like, I gotta see the tree. I gotta buy presents.
Yeah.
And then that's where that's why I'm gonna sell my SoundCloud rap album. Make some kids Christmas stocking stuffer.
Like two
Mixtape.
tri-
Fire, bro.
like 2 trips ago, we were walking through not Central Park. It was Times Square, and there was a guy holding this really big sign, and it said "Trust Gov?" ?
I
And
saw
we
that.
were just kind of like, "What? Okay." And so we kept on walking, and we got to the other side of it, and it said in real big letters, 9/11 lie in
Oh,
New
yeah.
York City, right there.
I
in
feel like
Times
that's
Square.
something you probably shouldn't
Yeah,
protest in New York City.
Just being
It's
bold.
crazy.
I don't know. Well, on a closing note for New York, though, I'll just say one of my favorite quotes that I remember just hearing people on the street. It's a fantastic to listen to people on the street in New York because they're just talking about whatever. They're like talking about their own thing. But like as we were walking by, the one quote that sticks out in my mind is that this guy was on the phone with his friend or somebody, and I just hear the quote, "Yeah, got a big bald head, can't miss it." That's it. I was like, wow.
Big bald head.
Got a big bald head.
Oh, it's so good. But yep, that was New York. The New York's a pretty cool place. Elijah, who woke up, I'm pretty sure, like an hour ago.
No,
Probably
even.
not even.
I don't know.
Nah.
He just texted me. I like texted him this morning because we're recording this at noon on the day that we're recording this. So pretty much I texted him. I was like, boy, you better not be sleeping. And then like, what was it, like 20 minutes before like the time we were supposed to be here, you texted me and you're like, nah, I've never been asleep.
I've never slept a day in my
Never
life.
slept a day in your life. Been sleeping for 30 years. Been awake for 30
I've been
years.
awake for 30 years, yeah.
Just been awake. But yeah, he's a bit sleepy over there. Elijah, do you have anything to report? Any stories that you want to share? Not necessarily about New York, just about whatever. Because this is just story time right now. Yeah. Go ahead.
I
Give
can't
us a
remember
story.
anything ever, so probably not. If I think of something, I'll let you know.
Oh, thanks, man.
Just gonna butt in and then the very end, just like, oh, wait.
No,
We're
man. We're
closing
running
out.
we're running on time.
Wait, I gotta
That's
tell you guys
alright.
a story.
All right, man. Well, I think Easy is gonna take it easy for this one. You can please chime in.
Yeah,
If you wanna-
I'll be
if you wanna-
sleeping.
He'll probably
He'll be
patient
sleeping. He'll
now.
be
Slump
napping
out.
over there.
I've been awake for 30
Yeah.
years, so
It's been away. Yeah, it's pretty tiring, I guess. No sleep in that time.
One more
at
year
all.
won't hurt.
Yeah, one more year. Just down. There you go. All right. So now that Christmas is over, right, guys? We got the New Year's.
too fast.
Oh, boy.
2019. This year is like sped by.
Can we talk about that for a sec?
Like the fact that how fast this year is gone?
Well, like
or-
how fast Christmas went by.
Yeah,
that
Christmas
was-
is.
Christmas came and it was gone 5 minutes later.
It's like it wasn't. And the thing was, this year for me at least, it felt like it wasn't Christmas
Yes.
until it was Christmas,
Yes.
and then it just wasn't Christmas anymore.
I wasn't
There's,
in
like,
any
no-
Christmas spirit
no,
until
no.
the day of Christmas, December 25th. And then like that night, it was literally like, okay,
It's like whatever, Christmas is
Now
over.
what?
Time to sleep.
Yeah.
Wake up tomorrow, new day. And that might just be us getting older and not
Yeah,
realizing
it's-
it. Being
When you're younger, like a month of time is like a larger portion of your life than
Oh, yeah.
when you're a lot older.
Because you don't have a lot of stuff to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Whenever you're older, you're more
Exactly.
busy. And it goes
It
faster.
just
you have
comes
more,
up out of
you have
nowhere.
more things to
you
do.
don't realize like how like the week leading up to Christmas was a busy week for us. We had 2 Glee Club concerts that we had to do. We had we have a group called Choristers here
It's a
at our high school, and we do
select
that.
singing group
Singing
from
group.
our Glee Club.
Painful. That was painful.
And
So
that was
many
we had gigs to do
gigs.
on those just during the school day, throughout that week, and then we had
Elijah-
midterms that week as well.
Elijah and I are also in our steel and jazz band.
That
Yeah.
too.
So we have a bunch
So
of
you guys
gigs
had
for
a
that
bunch
as
of
well.
But yeah, it's just you can't focus on Christmas as much as you could whenever you were a kid. I think that's just the sad thing about it.
And then my birthday every year, it always sneaks up on me because it's like it's
yeah,
like
it's kinda-
tucked right in there with Christmas and New Year's. So it's just
Yeah.
like
Well, it's literally on one of those.
I'm all hyped for Christmas, and then all of a sudden, like it's like, oh, it's my birthday now, I guess.
now I guess.
I guess.
Great.
Guess I'm 23 now.
23.
Yeah, we're
right.
all adults here.
Elijah's
But we're still
30.
in high school. Elijah's 30. We already established that. He hasn't slept a
We're
wink.
still in high school.
We're still in high school. What's wrong with
Hey man,
us,
I'm not very
guys?
smart.
Well, we do the SchmoCast here anyway. We keep coming back for the
It makes it
SchmoCast.
worth it.
Makes it worth it. That's how we bide our time. But no, yeah, Christmas just was like, it was just out. It was just gone.
It's sad.
It's whatever. It's sad, but
It's really,
we're
like,
not actually
depressing.
in our 20s.
but hey, yeah. Thanks for clarifying.
wanted
that.
to-
We're
in
not
case-
we're not actually just failures.
30 years old.
30 years old.
Well, speak for yourselves.
All right,
Elijah's
well,
30.
How are you still here then? Riddle me this.
I asked
You're in a
myself
great
that a lot.
flow
But yeah. So Christmas is gone, unfortunately. So now we got to look forward to New Year's.
Bringing in the New Year's.
Bringing in the New Year
And then
because
as
this
soon as
year
New Year's is done, it's like, oh great.
it's just like, all right, New
Now what?
Year. Now what? I just have to readjust how I write my dates.
There's nothing fun.
What is that?
New
There's
Year's.
nothing-
Turning
Yeah.
an 8 into a 9 is going to be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to take out
Dang.
that little bottom left line of the 8.
Because it's easier when you can just, like, going from 7 to 8, that's not as hard.
Hey, just have a blocky Minecraft looking 8 if you mess
Yeah.
it up and turn it from a 7. But no, yeah, New Year's is coming. And with New Year's, you know what comes with New Year's? What comes with New Year's every year?
Resolution.
Yes,
Champagne?
that's correct. How
Ooh.
did you know?
I'm smart.
You're just not, yeah, Elijah's smart. So, here at the SchmoCast, we all have New Year's resolutions. What'd you do?
You not hear what I said?
No, what'd you do?
I confidently yelled out champagne.
Oh yeah, that too. I guess.
Cider.
But no.
Yeah,
Resolutions
cider.
are for everybody. Champagne is just for the old people, you know.
Yeah.
So there's no way I'm gonna get some flack for that from somebody. But no, champagne's for cool people. Whatever. I'm not gonna
Okay,
stop
yeah,
talking about
cool
champagne.
Move on.
We're talking about
Champagne.
resolutions.
No more
We're talking
champagne.
about resolutions,
Resolution
guys.
time.
No, okay, so guys, what's your New Year's resolutions?
Guys.
Let's start with Elijah, since you haven't talked much yet.
All right. Well, you're in for disappointment. I don't do New Year's resolutions.
Well, you gotta know.
Oh,
Come
You
up
have
with
no
one.
choice.
If there's one thing that
We'll
you have to
circle
change,
back around.
All right. I would change how much money I make, and make more money.
Okay, well there you go. How do you propose
Sure,
you're gonna
I
do
guess.
that?
Not with a job, because
What
that's
are you gonna
lame. I would just have to beg for money on the streets.
Okay.
Start that up.
Put on an
Start-
Elsa costume.
Yeah. Yes. I could put on. I gotta buy a big head costume of something that's cool with the kids nowadays, and yeah, just be like, you want to take a picture, kids?
You want to take a picture, kids? Hey, come on.
I don't know where parents walk with their kids around Chambersburg.
So what big head costume are you thinking? Is Elsa gonna be the one you go
Elsa-
for? Or?
Mm,
I think you should
Elsa-
definitely
That's
go
pretty
with
good deal.
the
I don't
baby
know.
shark.
Baby
no,
shark.
No,
Baby
Oh, man,
shark would
I
be
hate
good.
this.
I do not want to be taking pictures with people that want a picture with baby shark.
You
It's the wrong kind of crowd.
You're gonna get a bunch of teenagers that come
Yeah.
up to you like, oh, look at baby shark, dude.
Yeah, and then they're not gonna pay me. They're just gonna
They're
run
not gonna
off.
pay you. They're just gonna do what our friend David did.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I'll
have to
just have to grab
him.
them by their arm.
Grab 'em by the arm and say, "I need it for my family."
But that's not gonna be allowed.
I
'cause
need it for Daddy Shark and Mommy Shark.
We're not in New York anymore, so
And,
no.
might cause some problems.
Grandma
Yeah.
shark and Grandpa shark.
Yep, all of them.
I gotta switch heads.
Yes, all of them. Just switch heads. They got
It's just
slight
this creature
differences.
with a bunch of heads on his shoulders.
Ew,
and
just like a
sticking out everywhere.
it's like a Hydra or
I am
something.
the family shark.
Family shark.
Well, that's pretty good. Make some mo money.
Yeah, make
That's
mo
easy.
money.
Make mo
plan.
money.
Make
All right,
schmo money.
Josh.
Ooh.
What's up?
Oh, we're moving on to
Tell
me.
Yeah, we're moving on to you.
Well, so
Surprise.
New Year's, I'm gonna be turning 18 because if you didn't catch that, that's my birthday,
Yep.
January 1st. So I gotta stop doing illegal stuff because now I can go to big boy jail.
Is that your resolution to stop doing illegal stuff?
I don't know. I don't really.
What was little boy jail?
What is what is little boy jail?
I don't know.
Oh, juvie.
I don't know because I don't do bad stuff that'll send me to jail.
Oh.
So you're gonna. So what are you stopping?
So you don't really have
know,
a
it's
Stop
resolution.
joke.
doing bad stuff, but I don't do bad stuff.
So in other words, you
Uh,
don't have something. like Elijah
Sometimes
said.
sometimes I drive 3 or 4 over the speed limit.
Dang.
3 or 4 what?
You gotta change that.
Miles
New year,
per
new
hour.
me.
Kilometers.
New year, new me. I'm not gonna break the law.
All right. Well,
Not really
I
though.
mean, you didn't really break the law to begin with. It sounds like you.
I mean, technically I did, but like no cop's gonna pull you over for going 3 over the speed limit unless they're just having a really bad day.
Now they're gonna keep their eyes out for you.
now they
Ooh,
know.
yeah.
I don't
You just
drive.
You just doxed
There's a police
yourself.
officer listening to this right now.
I drive a green minivan with license plate number 123.
Green minivan.
Yeah,
License plate
that's what I
number
drive.
123.
Look out for that.
Look
Not,
out for 'em, coppers.
Definitely not an orange car. It's not.
Why would you say that?
not.
Why would you say that? You had it. Never mind. All right, we're moving on to Kohl. We're gonna go diagonal.
Oh,
fine. I
okay.
can go. I
No,
can go. Do you want me to go?
No, I
All
can
right.
go.
I can go.
Yeah, I'm like Elijah. I don't really do New Year's resolutions that much, but I think if there's something I'd want to improve on, it'd probably be just like studying harder.
That's a good
and,
one.
getting ready for SATs coming up.
There you go. See, that's a good, honest
That's
one.
lame.
Not make more money. Stop breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
I know. I want to stop drinking a lot of caffeine because
Oh,
that's a
okay.
good one.
Pepsi.
That's a good
Pepsi's my big boy go-to.
I just want
I love
If
Jimmy.
you're
me some
still
Beppis.
affected
Do you remember
by
from our last
caffeine,
episode?
rest in peace.
You're still affected by caffeine.
Yeah.
You're just in a constant state. You're like what are those
Some
Easter Island heads?
What?
I don't know. You're
What?
just like you're just stoic. You're just like in a constant state of like euphoria. You're just always out somewhere.
Okay.
Yep. That's what, because the Easter Island heads are always in a state of euphoria. Apparently, that's why they're just sitting there.
Yeah, stoic and
That's what I'd
euphoria.
do
That's
if I were a random stone head just sitting on an island.
Fellas, what would you do if you were an Easter Island head? Let's talk.
No, but seriously though, my New Year's resolution is to become a Stonehenge, Easter Island head. No, I'm just kidding. That joke's, I've beaten that joke.
Yeah.
yeah,
Stop
it's
it.
dead. It's
Okay.
dead.
Put the
well,
jumper cables
basic-
away.
Well, well, legitimately, that Kohl had a good one there. That's a good one. I'm gonna
did?
do the good old, yeah, because it was honest.
That was
Proud
good.
of me?
That was good.
It was good. That was an honest New Year's resolution. But I'm gonna just do the good old one that I never stick to and that I don't think many people do, and lose weight.
Go to
That
the
would be nice.
gym.
Go to the
Dude,
gym.
Drew, I
That's
believe
not
in
gonna
you.
happen. but
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it is.
Drew. You got it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
This
gotta
is
make
this
an
is
effort.
the year.
This is my year.
Maybe next Thanksgiving you can run the 5K with me that I always
Oh,
doing
I don't
that?
know about that, but
do. You do that? Yeah,
Sick.
every
you did that.
Thanksgiving.
yeah, that's a
Oh.
big boy run.
That's neat.
It's just a
It's,
5K.
it's about 5K.
Oh, it's just a 5K.
Hey man, I don't even.
all right.
I had to do that. I couldn't help myself.
Was that a cough or a sneeze?
It's both.
Oh.
I went to cough and I was like, oh, here comes a sneeze.
You couldn't see the visual. Cole sprung out of his chair and did
I
like a little
know.
loop. He popped off.
I had to go. I was like on springs. I just bounced out.
Yeah,
and
you just
landed
like
over
were
there.
out. You were
I
just.
had to. It came up.
Oh,
It was like a sudden impulse. It was like, oh, cough's coming. And
Yeah.
whenever the cough came out, it was like, here's a sneeze in too.
throw it in for free.
Take this cough home. You call now. You get a free
You look under
sneeze.
your chair. You get a free. Everybody here gets a free sneeze.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, that was a very short topic, New Year's resolutions. But you know, we all just expressed our New Year's resolutions. That's what we're gonna be working towards. All right.
You want to
Well-
talk about our looking back at 2018?
I mean, sure.
Like the best.
So let's just take a look at what we remember in 2018. All right, guys.
nothing.
There's a
let's-
lot of things.
Yeah, there are a lot
There's
of
a lot
things.
of things
So-
that happened in 2018. It was a sad year.
It was. There was a lot of bad that happened, but there was also a lot of good. So what do we remember from this year, fellas?
Stanley.
What stands out? Stanley.
Rest in
Stanley.
peace.
That's a fresh one. Stop. What are you doing?
Why are you laughing, Drew? It's
I'm
inappropriate.
laughing. Josh just whispered to the mic. Rest in peace.
I was trying to crop this image on my phone
What are you doing that
Why are
for?
you cropping
Why
it?
are you
Just
cropping
pull
it?
up.
because I wanted to. No.
Okay. Well, okay. Stanley
Stanley
passed
died.
away.
Yep.
I mean, at least he lived a long, successful life. Is the thing with him.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He lived like
in his
the
90s.
dream.
His life was worth it.
He lived the dream.
He lived more
Yeah.
than his dream.
Oh, yeah.
He lived
Wasn't
a
his
lot of
birthday? I
people's
think his
dreams.
birthday was like yesterday or
His
something.
birthday was
today.
like, is it
Is it
today?
Today.
Is it today?
On the day of recording. I thought it might have been yesterday.
I don't know.
Today or yesterday was Stanley's birthday. He would have been, what, 96?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a long life.
Mm-hmm.
December 28th. That
Yep,
is
that was
yesterday.
As of recording. anyway.
1922.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Dang.
Yeah, he definitely lived.
Okay, no, this isn't. I had to think there for a second. What's today? 29th?
29.
Yes, 29.
Okay. This is going up on New Year's Eve then. So this is a couple days in the future. SchmoCast go up on Monday if we're going to post a SchmoCast for the week. And usually we're going to try to record as many as possible, I think, but
Oh, so you guys
Yeah.
do weekly?
well, we'll see how that goes. We're busy.
Keep up with
We're
it.
busy, so we'll see.
We'll aim.
We'll aim for that, but if we can't get one out on some week, we'll make an announcement. Anyway, back to topic at hand. 2018. A lot of memes that happened
Lot of
this year.
memes.
A lot of memes.
What's the best meme?
What were some good memes that came out this year? Yeah, let's talk about some of the best
Don't you
stuff
guys have
this year.
smartphones?
I gotta admit, my favorite meme of
Okay.
the entire year.
I think I know what this is, but go ahead.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay, so this I remember this so vividly. I found this video on YouTube, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I found it before anyone saw it. I
Yeah,
think the
okay.
video had a total of like 2,000 views when I saw it.
Before
And
anyone.
I was like, oh my god, before it got big. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the funniest thing ever. And I sent it to you. Is this the same thing we're thinking of?
I'm
It was at
pretty
the-
sure.
It was like January 2nd. It was so early in the year.
What is the quote, Cole? You want to say it?
No.
No. No.
My favorite meme is probably Ugandan Knuckles.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
Because
You love that one.
whenever I found the video the first time, that was the funniest thing, and I just had to share it. And I remember I sent it to Drew.
That was a good one for the longest time, and then
Yep.
people started, and then when it leaked into this pop culture,
The main
Everybody
sound
knew
like
it, and it got
hipsters here.
ruined because
And then everybody knew it, and then the it was beaten to death.
Oh, it was so
Everybody was
good.
going around the school. Do you know the way? It's funny.
That could have been such a good one.
12-year-old.
If
That could have been so good. It
oh,
was so good for.
oh my
some
gosh,
time.
it was
I really
so
liked that one.
funny.
That was actually genuinely really funny.
Have you
Wait, what were you?
have
gonna
you
say?
seen all the videos? and
I've not
stuff?
seen all of them.
There's
I've seen
so
most
many
of them.
videos of that same guy go around
yeah.
and oh my gosh.
We were burning through the memes real fast this year.
Yeah,
There were a
they
lot of
came
memes.
and went. That's everything. That's just the theme of this SchmoCast. Everything is coming and going. It's just in and out.
It's
That's the
crazy.
theme.
Much like 2018.
Yep. That's just.
Yep.
Thanks for the.
That's solid.
Thanks for the recap.
You're welcome.
Josh just knows the numbers for the year. That's what he remembers.
That's all I know. Don't you guys have smartphones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another meme.
What?
Diablo Immortal.
Oh.
You guys not?
I didn't know.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know that one.
I know.
Oh, well, basically, instead of releasing another Diablo game for computer, they released a
Oh,
mobile
yeah.
version.
Oh.
And so apparently nobody took very kindly to it.
Yeah.
The guy who announced it, they were having a Q&A session with him in like a big thing. And this guy walked up to a microphone and asked if it was an out-of-season April Fool's joke to the guy who announced this big game.
Gosh.
This is real.
This
Yeah.
actually happened.
I did not know about that.
People didn't like it, but they were also just being stupid about how they were receiving it. Like,
Yeah, that's the way it is nowadays. You can't have something that people don't like without outrage.
yeah,
You can't really satisfy anyone anymore.
No. I mean, that's probably just been the way. That's been the way it has been since the beginning of time. But now people are more vocal about it, and it spreads quicker than it ever has before. So that's why we see some things so negatively. That's just my little game theory there. guys.
wow, okay, that's just a theory.
A Drew theory.
A
We're gonna call it that.
Are we allowed to say that? Is it like copyright?
Schmo theory. There you
Schmo.
go.
Schmo theory.
theory.
Cole came up with it. All right. So was that your favorite meme though, Josh? Because we're saying
Oh,
that's what
I
favorite
wasn't
meme.
saying it
What's
was
your
my,
fa-
I was just, it was the only one I could
It was
remember.
just one of the memes. All right, what's your favorite? We're gonna move into favorites, I think, in terms of
Oh,
2018,
man.
because that's the easiest way to recap the year is just
Yeah.
list what was the
and
best.
the worst stuff.
Then yeah, we can talk about the worst then. So Josh, what was your favorite
Oh, wow, we
meme
started with me.
of 2018? We started with Cole. Thank you very much. So you had time to
Oh
think.
man, I didn't know we were doing favorite memes.
Yes. What's your favorite meme?
Ah man, I
Think
don't know.
about it. Or
Just
should we
think
come
of
back
one.
to you?
Yeah, you should come back to me.
All right, we're coming back to Josh. What about you? Or do you want me to go? Because I can go. 'cause I
Yeah,
have a-
you should go.
All right, mine is a little lesser known one, but it, it cracks me a little obscure meme, if you know what I'm saying. But we just lost a lot of viewers. Talking
Bye,
about
everybody.
what are these guys doing? Talking about memes
They just,
on the
they
podcast.
just clicked off.
They're just talking about, it's like favorite
It's
meme.
good.
Boop. Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
But no.
Blocked. We're gonna block
Yeah,
the
they're gonna
podcast.
block the podcast. They're gonna send us hate mail. I'm gonna get a brick through my window tonight.
Yeah.
The night that this was uploaded. First fan mail.
It's
a
a rock
brick.
through the window.
Guys, I'll walk into school and there's gonna be a brick launch. Guys, look, fan mail.
Dead in your head.
Yes.
That's what fans did.
Oh, here we go. Let me unravel
It's
it.
just your parents.
They went outside.
Like,
threw a brick
please
through my
stop with
window.
this.
Yeah, it's like we love and support you, but daggone the
This is
SchmoCast
too
just-
much.
This is just too much. Okay, but in all seriousness,
That's me.
my favorite meme of this year was it was just this video. I don't know why I like it so much. It was just this video of this orangutan,
Oh my gosh.
and he's wearing pants.
Yeah.
He's got these little yellow pants on, and he just It's like so goofy. It's like
What?
It's like some like me channel music. It's like dee 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 dee. And it's just like that music as this orangutan casually walks up, gropes this guy, and then walks away.
That's a good one.
It's so
You
good.
showed that to me a while
I
back.
did. I
That
love
was the
that one so
funniest.
much. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but every time I watch it, I
think it's the
cannot
music.
not smile.
I think the fact that it's just a random
Yeah.
orangutan wearing pants, and then the music really sets the tone of like,
No,
what
it's
is
just
this?
It happens
just
myself a million
nonsense.
times. And then there's also another one that I've liked for a long time. This is probably my all-time favorite one. It's just like this guy, he has like a cereal box or something. He pours it out and it's just lemons, and it goes into a bowl. And the guy goes, "Well, when life gives you lemons," and then it like plays the Thomas the Tank Engine music. He just got like this stupid face. It's just like the funniest thing to me. I can't watch that without smiling at it for some reason. And of course, these are gonna sound really dumb whenever I'm just explaining them, but you know,
That's all
you gotta
memes.
take my word for it. I like them a lot. All right, so what do you have you guys thought?
I think
about
I can name my boy Adam's favorite meme.
it? Oh,
It's probably the when you're sad.
yeah.
I
Adam.
still see the shadows in my
My
room.
Yeah, good old Adam.
Oh,
Shout
he
out to
loves
Adam.
that.
Hey, buddy, I know you listen to
Adam.
this. We love you,
I
bud.
love him.
Oh yeah, that's definitely probably his favorite.
Oh my gosh.
this year.
He
Love
loves
that
that.
one. Just this kid in his
Anytime I
room.
just come out and say that, he dies and laughs.
When you're sad, this is the kid. All
I
right.
still see.
Elijah, what's your favorite meme of 2018?
Oh yeah. I did like Uganda Knuckles when it first came out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like this for like a day maybe. The stupid moth memes
Whole day.
before the,
Oh no.
I saw like one of them. I'm like, ha, that's funny. But then I saw they were everywhere. I'm like, never mind. That's most of them.
Now, what do you always say whenever you walk up to somebody?
Huh?
There's some meme that you recite every time that I'm around you.
Oh. What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. But
Which one is that? Because I can't think
I'm
of it.
having a. I don't know if that's like from this year though.
No, well, it's still like your favorite of all time. I guess.
Is it?
I don't know if it's your favorite, but you say it a
what is
lot,
it?
so I just.
Oh yeah. Look at this graph.
That's the one. Yeah, I'll just walk up. I'll just walk
That's
up.
an old
Look
one.
at this graph. I'm like, why are you saying
I
that?
like old memes better than these new fangled
What the kids
ones.
like these.
Yeah.
the
Man,
new ones are good.
the-
Chungus is great. I
Oh.
love Chungus.
I've seen that beginnings of that one. I'm not sure about that.
Oh my
one.
gosh, those are so funny.
Nah,
I love
when-
those ones too.
when I'm talking about new memes, I mean like Will Smith is eating soybeans in my bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Josh. Is that your favorite?
I don't know.
That goes.
I'm more of a picture meme kind of person. I don't really like all the YouTube videos that go viral and everyone's watching. I'm not really into that. Just some of the highlights, like you have your slaps roof of car. This bad boy can fit so much spaghetti in it. And,
Oh yeah,
you guys-
the slaps roof one. I
yeah,
that.
like slaps roof or whatever, and like the person was like slaps roof of cow or bull, and is like run. And what was the other one? Is the guy pointing at a butterfly, and he's like, "Is this a pigeon?"
Oh yeah.
That was another good one.
Oh,
and all
yeah.
the crazy variations of that. Just
Elijah gave me the funniest look whenever you said, "Look, guess how much like spaghetti this boy can fit in," or whatever. He just made this confused face.
nah,
I
these
thought
are
it was
like
really
real
funny.
things that like people. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
They're good.
Well, there you go, guys.
Best
5
meme.
minutes straight, at least, of talking about memes.
Memes.
What you wanted from the podcast.
I'm a big fan of We Rate Dogs. It's a
Top
yeah, have
10
you guys
dogs.
not?
You've shown me that one.
Yeah.
No, not top 10 dogs. That's
Oh.
I'm talking. There's a
We rate
an
dogs.
account. I don't even know what it's on, what platform it's on, but they rate dogs. They're pictures of dogs, and like they like talk about the dog, and they're like, that's a 11 out of 10 dog right there. Have you guys not seen this?
No, I
This
haven't
is like
seen
a
that.
really
No.
big
Speaking
thing.
of top 10 dogs.
Oh,
Yeah, speaking of top 10
like,
dogs.
this is like an actual thing. Like
10
we
dogs.
rate dogs.
Top 10 dogs.
And like every dog is like a 10 out of 10 or higher
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're all good dogs. All
Yeah.
dogs are good dogs.
There you
They're
go.
good dogs, Brent.
Best movie 2018.
Oh man, I have
Drew?
to think about that.
Okay.
What movies came out this
Josh?
year?
Oh man.
There are a lot.
I actually have to think about it too.
Yeah, I saw a lot of movies this year actually. Which one was my favorite?
See, I know movies, but I
was-
don't know if they came out this year or not.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I don't
see this
know.
quick.
See, my problem is I don't really have like favorites. I don't really like categorize things that way. I just have there are movies that I really like, there are movies that I kind of like, and then there are movies that I don't like.
So
That's-
what's a movie that you saw this year that was on the really like
Oh
spectrum?
man, I was a big fan of I don't even know. Probably the Marvel movies that
Yeah,
came
those
out.
are
I liked
always
most of them.
Those are always good.
Infinity
I saw
War.
Spider-Verse.
They're
the
always
other
good.
day.
Spider-Verse was good.
I have yet to watch that
Spider-Verse
one.
was so good.
Ah,
It gave me chills at some of the
Ooh.
things. It was because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan.
Oh yeah.
So I knew all like the little comic references and stuff. But that was a good movie.
Yeah, I really did like
And I
Spider-Verse.
had a lot of fun with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to make a meme, but I didn't know if it was worth it.
No.
The Thumb Wars. You know that one?
What?
The Thumb Wars. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, that
No.
was it. Do you remember that? on
Yes,
Cartoon Network?
we recited the like.
Yeah.
What was it? Ooby dooby doobie doobie. What was it?
I don't know. I forget. I'm gonna try to
What?
find some.
I don't know. Wait, hold on.
Movies.
Do that afterwards.
No,
Yeah,
We
get
gotta
your
do that
memes
afterwards. Talk
outta
about
I'm trying to
favorite
find
movies.
some movie. I can't.
Oh,
think
Done
of
with the
any
memes.
movies.
Well, in terms of movies that came out this year, I think the only one that's coming to my mind that I like really liked. I really liked, for the most part, Black Klansman by Spike
I didn't see that.
Lee. Is that his name? Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was really good. I thought that was entertaining.
I think I think I have a favorite movie. My favorite movie. I'm probably a lot of people are gonna be like, why would you say that?
Why
would
you
do say that?
Why would you say that?
That's the comment we get all the time. On
We always get those.
My favorite movie, again with the Marvel. I think my favorite movie this year has been Venom.
Oh, I didn't see
Oh,
that.
I didn't
saw
watch that
Venom.
one. Man,
That
there's
was-
so many Marvel movies
A lot
I
of
still need
people
to watch.
didn't like that, but I don't know. That stuck out to me. I thought that movie was amazing. I had so much fun with that one.
A little while back, I watched the movie First Man. It's about Neil Armstrong and just like the whole process of getting to the moon and everything. And so I got to watch that in our little old beaten up theater of our town, in our town's mall
They're
that is
so
now
small.
abandoned except for that movie theater.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's rough.
so I actually got the privilege of watching it with a person who they worked for NASA, and they were a computer engineer or a computer scientist who was working in the control room for all of those missions leading up to the Apollo missions.
Oh,
And
that's
like he was in the control room for that first
That's really cool.
trip to Mars, yeah, the
Yep.
moon.
We need more
When
movies.
Neil Armstrong went on the Mars.
I really like all the movies that are like real, like the true stories and stuff.
I like all
I like the movies that are real, guys.
Did you just say now how you liked Venom?
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know. A lot of the true story movies, like my favorite movie of all time is Hacksaw Ridge,
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
because I don't know.
I've never heard of it.
I love true story movies, like The First Man and stuff. Just things that actually happened. I think those are just the coolest.
Neato.
You haven't said your favorite movie yet.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah, I
contributing.
said I like the Marvel movies also, like Ant-Man and Wasp. That one.
Oh
was
yeah,
good.
that came out. This year.
That was a
Dang,
good
I
one.
didn't watch that one either.
Josh, what
to
Marvel
get
movies
out
this year
more.
have you
I
actually
need to
seen?
catch up. I'm so far behind. All right, I haven't seen. What haven't I seen? I haven't seen Black Panther. I haven't seen
I haven't
Ant-Man
seen
and
that.
Wasp. I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse or that one. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I feel like there's another one I'm missing that I haven't seen.
Probably
Seen
because you haven't
Venom.
seen it.
Infinity War.
I haven't
seen
seen that.
Infinity War?
I saw Infinity War.
Yeah, is that the only Marvel movie that you have seen? Like, that's recent?
Actually, I think so.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I watched Spider-Man. Wait, hold on. Which one came out
Homecoming?
first, Spider-Man or Infinity War?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
That came out
Okay.
last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, did?
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need to catch up.
I was
buddy.
I was getting
Didn't-
way behind just
Yeah,
because
didn't
I'm so
Infinity
busy.
War come out last year?
Infinity War came out this summer.
It came out.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah, it came
like
out.
end of the like May last year.
Oh,
this
yeah,
year,
it did.
I
Yeah,
mean?
it did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, sometime around.
Y'all
there.
remember when Equestria Girls 2 dropped?
What?
Man,
No.
What?
Sorry, I just had to throw that meme out there. I thought it would be more well received.
No.
no, I know that isn't it like called like Rainbow Rocks or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. Okay, should we disclose our dark past?
I don't know if we should.
You've gone too
gosh.
far, man.
I was just trying to make a meme.
No. You don't just make that meme without. It's not one that you just pull out of
Get some
nowhere.
warning.
You know, Josh and I really like My Little Pony for a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
That's the dirt.
Ah.
middle
Get
school
out of here.
years.
Cole, let's get out of
Like
here.
that.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
let's
man.
go.
Going
guys.
anymore? That
No,
was
no,
very
that is
quickly.
long
That's rough.
in the past.
It is long gone, but we did
Okay.
like it for a little bit. That was an interesting.
It
That
was.
was like the confused teenager. If that's the worst that we did
Yeah,
as teenagers,
I mean,
that's really sad.
It's really not that bad. You know, at least we weren't into something like, I don't know, super bad.
Super bad.
Super
bad.
bad movie.
No, like drugs.
Yeah.
You know,
My Little
you're
Pony
right.
or
It's
drugs?
better.
I think
Yeah.
My Little
You put
Pony
'em on the
is a
scale
drug.
and
I'd
that's
at
a
least
little
get invited to
challenge.
parties if I did the one.
We
But
could go
Okay,
to
Drew.
little girls' parties.
with drugs.
No, like I'm sure there's some little
Yeah.
girls having some My Little Pony themed party. Just be like, oh, we're friends now. I'm coming to your party.
I didn't mean, and I also didn't mean hard drugs. I just meant
Okay.
a little.
Like,
Yeah, okay.
I'm
little
not gonna talk about
cocaine
this.
here and
We're
there.
done here. Not that. No. We don't condone drugs here on the SchmoCast.
No,
we
drugs
just
are
make
bad.
jokes about
Don't
them.
do drugs.
You guys wanna hop on a Segway?
Segue
Segway?
to what?
There's a Segway
The
over
best
there.
boy.
Which
You wanna
one?
hop on that Segway?
Yeah, let's hop on.
All right.
The segue into the.
Everybody on?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
We left Josh behind.
come on, Ryan.
Yeah,
I'm on,
just,
come
go-
on.
just keep
Everyone
going. We
on.
love Josh behind.
Best Boy 2018.
Best
Here we
boy.
go. Best Boy of 2018.
Oh,
It's
That was a good
BOI, so it's
BOI.
Everybody.
Gender neutral.
yes.
Just had
That's
to
how it
clarify
works.
that.
That is how it works.
All right, guys.
best.
Let's put in our
boy.
votes for the best boy.
I don't even
Let's
know
think
what that
about
means.
our best boy.
Now with this, does it have to be someone we know or someone in
That
general?
could be anybody.
All right.
I wrote this category, by the way.
Yeah.
Can
so
you
should
clarify?
If any of us,
Can
you
you
should
clarify what's
clarify
going
that.
on?
Your
Wait.
favorite boy, guys.
favorite
It's clear
boy.
to see.
Are we gonna
Yes.
like declare the best boy of
Yeah,
2018?
your favorite
All
boy
right.
this year.
I need some time to think about this. I know a lot of good boys.
Yeah, if any of us should have an answer, it should be you, Drew.
Yeah,
No,
Drew.
I just
Yeah,
wrote
you're
it
the one who
'cause I
came
thought
up
it-
with
I thought
Yeah.
it
I don't
was
even
an
know what
interesting
that
conversation.
means.
You're writing this.
No,
1:00 in the
oh, I
morning.
do have a favorite boy. My favorite boy all time is Kurt Russell. He's my boy,
Kurt Russell.
and he killed it as Santa Claus in Christmas Chronicles on Netflix.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like a quality
I haven't
watch.
seen that.
It was.
Yeah,
It really brought up my Christmas spirit like 2%.
2%.
No, I love Kurt Russell and everything he does. He can do no
Did you see him
wrong.
in
He
Guardians?
is always my favorite boy. Yes, I did.
He was awesome in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love him.
I love that.
I love Kurt Russell.
Wait, who are you
He's
playing
an
that?
awesome actor. He played
He was-
Star Lord's dad.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh.
Ego.
Ego.
Yeah.
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 That was a cool movie.
That was. I like that a lot. But yeah, Kurt Russell's my best boy all time, every year.
My best boy is probably Andrew Garfield,
Yeah.
all time. I love. He's so good. I love his work.
What about the guy that was in the musical that we just?
Oh, Andy Carl.
Yeah.
I like him
Is he
too.
a close second?
Well, like it's like Andrew Garfield's my favorite actor of all time, and then it's probably Lucas Steele, and then Andy Carl. But
Oh yeah,
it-
Lucas Steele. You
An-
love him too.
Andrew Garfield takes the cake for best boy. I love
Best boy.
his stuff. He's a good
Fair
boy.
enough. He is a good boy. All right, Joshua.
Josh,
Oh
the
man.
look on your
boy.
face conveys that you
All right,
definitely
so
know.
the best boy of 2018 was my boy Pippin. It's this dog. All right, so it's this dog. His name's Pippin. He's the dog that is the long-standing profile picture of the We Rate Dogs I was talking about.
Oh my
He
gosh.
recently has passed on to the great
Beyond.
dog shed in the sky.
Dog shed?
No, hold on.
Does not sound
Dog-
good.
Oh my gosh.
Doghouse, that's what it's called.
Shed
The great
dog?
doghouse in
Jeez.
the sky. He was a very good dog.
That's
He
good.
was 15 out of 10. Good boy.
All right. So we have
Yeah,
so
dog
far
shed.
we have
Doghouse.
Kurt
Kurt
Russell, Andrew Garfield, and Pippin.
Pippin,
All
the
right,
dog.
Elijah, your turn. Who is your best boy of 2018? I'm listening.
You know what? I don't know any
This is great.
boys.
Yes, you do. Say your best boy. You were not copping out.
Plenty
on
of boys.
Okay, you know who I can always depend on in a cinch?
who?
Me. All right.
That's
I'm the
lame.
best
That's
boy.
lame.
Best boy 2018.
Who's the best boy that's not
me.
Elijah?
Oh, it's not Elijah.
That's not you. That's not
Well,
yourself.
you know what?
Who's your favorite boy?
Uh
Doesn't have to be a real boy either. I think we should clarify that.
oh, it doesn't have to be a real boy.
It can be from a video game. It can be from.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Oh, you have a better boy than Andrew Garfield? Mine's
I
still
mean,
Kurt
if
Russell.
they don't exist, there's probably gonna be some superhero that can do everything.
Yeah.
It's really
No,
cool.
no,
I
no,
was gonna
no,
say
no,
Spider-Man.
not best- Well, okay, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Let's keep it real.
Spider-Man. All right. Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, or just
Know
the
what?
character in general?
Stan Lee
Just
was
a
a pretty
character.
good boy.
Oh,
Stanley,
actually, I
good
take
boy.
that back. Stanley,
Stanley is
best
your boy.
boy.
You still sticking with Pippin?
Hey, he was a good boy.
Okay, I
Pippin.
don't. I'm not judging. I'm just
Up
asking.
in that dog shed
Just
in the sky.
double-checking. That dog shed in the sky.
I forgot the name of it.
Dog shed in the sky. That's a dog shed. What is a dog
So they
shed?
keep all the
Just a
dogs.
dog house.
I meant doghouse. I
What would a
couldn't
dog
remember what it was
shed
called.
look like? What tools
I'm
would a dog
pictu-
keep in a
I'm
dog
pictu-
shed?
No, I'm picturing just
No.
a shed like packed full of dogs, like
Yeah.
floor to ceiling.
Oh no, I was thinking like you have like the real big house, and then next to it you have like a kind of smaller shed, and then next to that you have like a smaller dog house, and then you have an even smaller like dog shed. It's like a dog's little workbench area where he like builds his stuff.
Or all those things that dogs build, you know.
Yeah,
Mounds of grass. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
they build their.
How-
build stuff out of bark.
Get away from the mic. You probably just clipped it horribly.
That was the goal.
Get away from the mic.
All right. Well,
I need to
Okay.
stop talking.
no, you don't. All right. Okay, hold on. What about best video game?
Oh,
Because that's one we haven't talked about yet.
Did Zelda
This
come out
is
2018?
video
Nope, that was last year.
That was?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
wow.
last year.
Well, I really liked it.
Okay. What
Okay,
about this
Josh.
year? Games that came out
Nobody
this year.
cares.
Games that came out this year.
Oh man, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know dates
Um,
of
Or
anything.
just like, what's your favorite game that you played
Well, the
this
recent
year?
video game awards just ended not
Yeah.
too long ago. So
Da-da-da.
I can name two games that are in the running. Well,
For you personally?
so yeah, do we have to have played them?
I mean,
I feel like that's a big factor.
Yes.
how would
Yeah,
you know?
We'll say you have to have
My-
played them.
Okay, this is probably really cliche, but my favorite game is probably Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, I want
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
so
that
bad.
is
That
up there.
game
I have
is
yet to play
so
it.
fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the new Spider-Man.
That's
game,
mine. I love
because
that.
I haven't played that,
Oh, I
but
put
from
some
what I've
hours.
seen, it looks amazing. And my
So
friend,
fun.
my friend Ian, he's getting a PlayStation. I think today,
Ooh.
as we're recording this.
Ooh.
So I'm going to his house soon,
Oh,
sometime next week
my-
to play it. But
My brother got both of those games, and so he is at the time of recording this. He's in Italy. Both of my brothers are in
my
Italy
gosh.
right now, and so I was excited because I was gonna get to play Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption 2, and so lo and behold, he gave the PlayStation 4 to his girlfriend while he's in Italy, so that she can play them.
Get
best meme
wrecked.
2018.
Actually, no, currently his fiance, not his
Oh.
girlfriend. I forgot. That was
Congrats.
recent.
Congratulations.
It was,
Not to you, Josh.
Yeah.
man.
No, you
like
got-
my
you got-
brother recently got married. My other brother just got engaged, and I'm just here like
Matthew.
Hey, Josh, you better.
I'm just trying
you
to
better
get good
catch up.
grades in school.
Josh, you better step up here pretty soon.
And also, what's your favorite game?
Oh yeah. All right.
we never
So
got on that.
I feel like this one has a little less of a following. It probably definitely would have been Spider-Man or Red Dead Redemption 2 if I had played either
you
of
never
them.
got to play them.
I never got to play them, but a game that I had played it before 2018, but it was in beta, and so now it is actually technically fully released in 2018. And a game that I really
Fortnite.
love, all right, is no, not Fortnite, far from it, Subnautica.
Yeah, that's
All right,
what
it
I
is a
say.
smaller following, but like, I don't know, it's not even like the highest quality of game. It's just I don't know why I just play it just
Yeah.
all
new.
the
I
time.
feel like
I love it.
It's
was more
genuine in its
popular.
own thing. It's
It was more popular like when it was in beta too. I feel like it's when all the YouTubers were playing it. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I heard
I
about
recently beat the game. Yeah, there are a lot of scary things in it. I'll just be riding around in the dark, minding my own business in my submarine, and this massive leviathan comes flying out of the ground and just grabs my ship and snaps it in two.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
And I'm just like, okay, I'm leaving.
Wow,
Is that what you
nice.
said?
That sounds really scary.
That's it. That's my
You see
reaction.
Josh
Like,
sitting at his
oh no.
Josh sitting at his desk. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
Gets up, his game's still playing, just
Yeah.
walks out the front door.
Let's see.
And his
Josh.
BJs and everything.
Just out of here.
That's probably what I would have done.
Yeah, was Subnautica's your favorite this year?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good pick. I haven't played it, but you said it was fun, so I'll take your word for it. Elijah, what's your favorite game?
I haven't really bought any new games. I've seen like Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption. They all look good, but I haven't bought them, so I can't say those are my favorite or anything. But I've been enjoying playing Dead by Daylight. That's a good one. I like trying to not die
Yeah,
and also killing people.
heard it here
That's
first,
always-
folks. Elijah enjoys killing people.
Oh, we're talking about
And
the
not
game
dying.
though.
Yeah, we're talking about the game.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
And then that cop that's listening to us right now, he's
Yeah,
having a
he's
fun
got-
time.
He's got a tooth.
He's got a hit list.
he's on his second page right
He's waiting
now.
for you and me, Drew.
Yeah, we haven't
He's
said
like, all right,
anything
what are these
yet.
guys? He hasn't
Yeah.
played Spider-Man.
You playing Spider-Man? I'm
Coming for him.
This kid just watches My Little Pony.
This kid said he's going to some kid's birthday party with some drugs.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, get out of here.
I'm the
No,
only.
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
the
no. Josh
only.
was the one who said
Yeah,
that.
okay.
So at least
I'm
you get invited
innocent.
for one of those things. I, of course, was referring to My Little Pony.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
sure.
Birthday. But yeah, I like the silence there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi parents. I don't actually do drugs. But
Sniff
yeah.
while you-
So Dead by Daylight. I had a feeling you were gonna say that because you've been trying to badger me into buying it too.
Do it.
I'm probably going to.
Do it.
It looks fun. All right. So do we have least favorites of this? What's your least favorite thing? Period of movies. Like, what's the thing that you saw? I don't know how this is gonna work.
See, that's-
actually that
that's
might
a
be too
little-
broad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just start. What's your least favorite game that you played?
Least favorite game of
I
20.
don't
See,
know.
that's
Oh man.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
hard
know.
now.
I don't
That's a
play
game.
games I don't like, so.
Fortnite.
Ha!
Fortnite's like my least favorite game.
I mean, it's
ever.
like one of those games. Like, if I would never choose to play it, but like if I have friends playing it, you know, I would play it with friends.
Like Jolsa,
yeah.
who plays it all the
We-
time.
a
I play
good
it all
friend,
the
if you remember
time.
from our last episode.
I play Fortnite so
I would
much.
play it with
Kohl.
friends.
Tisk tisk.
I'm
Just
so
'cause
addicted
it's
to
social. It's the social part that I enjoy, not the
Oh,
game
yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
I think because I play because I think it's such a fun game because I like how it's so fair how you're just dropped and you just have to find
it's
stuff
so
on your
fair.
own and stuff.
It's so fair.
I don't know. I like
It's
those
okay.
kinds
Cole's allowed to like. That just at least makes him
I-
like the least
no,
funny. We're
I
all just like,
love-
we hate Fortnite. We're
No, no,
all
I
these kids
love
play Fortnite.
I
We
love
just
playing
don't like it.
Fortnite, but I hate it because it's just like
What?
it's like
Okay,
it's
see.
just one of those
It's like,
games where it's like I love playing it, but this is just the dumbest game. It's so I don't see.
It's so
I don't know.
simple, but
It's
everybody
so
loves it.
simple, but it
It's
like
such a
people
good
take
ga-
it so
it's good.
seriously.
It's good because it's like it's so profitable because it's first of all it's free to
Yeah.
begin.
That's-
That's what gets people hooked. And then once they're in there, they're like, well, I don't want to look like a nerd, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy all this stuff. They have I don't like Fortnite, but they have a genius marketing. Like
Yeah.
they're just
They
they're
know
on
Epic
top of
Epic
it.
Games
They know what they're
knows
doing.
how to do it.
know
Epic
what
Games
they're doing.
is currently giving away Subnautica for free right now. So
Is
if
that
you go
still
check it
going
out,
on?
that's I think still going on. And pretty soon here, Super Meat Boy will also be given away for free. So
Yeah.
go check out your local Epic Games
We aren't
dealer.
We're not
sponsored.
by
Yeah,
Epic
not
I
Games.
just wanted to
sponsored.
say that just because I really like Subnautica.
If they want to sponsor us, though,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Games. We know you got them big bucks on a couple of schmoes out here.
They have some extra
They got
schmos
some
to
extra.
give.
They got some schmo money.
schmo money, schmo
bucks.
problems.
Schmo books. What's our least favorite? What's our least favorite meme?
Moth.
Meme.
I hate the moth.
Oh, you don't like the moth?
No.
I love the moth.
I'm gonna get another brick
The
through the
moth-
window for
the
that
moth
one.
is
Dun, dun,
funny.
You get a
Dun, dun.
bunch
moth
of
was funny
bricks
for
through
a
your
week.
window.
Yeah,
It was funny
I
for
just
a
never
while.
found it.
It got really overused, but the idea of it I thought was hilarious.
I
Have you
mean-
seen the one where it's the Discord chat and it's the lamp and then all of a sudden like 10 people
Oh,
join named
yeah.
Moth and they're all just saying lamp? I think that's like the only moth meme I can still laugh at.
Yeah, my least favorite one is that one with the orangutan and it's wearing pants.
You're just saying that to be predictive. Stop it. You didn't even seen that.
It's like Elf all over again.
Yeah, it's like Elf all over again. There's always going to be something that we're like unanimously just
Saying
like,
it just to spite me.
just like razzing.
No, that one actually is trash.
Have you even seen it?
Elf?
Not Elf. The one, the orangutan pants.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I'll
But
send
just
that
by
to
your
you.
description, I know it's bad.
Moving on. Joshua, what's your least favorite?
Man,
What's your least favorite meme?
I don't look at bad memes. Cause
Oh,
I,
yeah. John
No.
only looks at the
Yes,
finest quality.
You
of
had to have
memes.
looking at him.
No, I look through. I look through the memes
Said
that
looking.
other people have already like sorted through. Like I only browse front page.
I only take the filet mignon meme.
All right, I browse front page, like the top. So I only look at the ones that everyone else is like, this is amazing.
Only.
Let him talk.
What am I supposed to do? Get on the
We gotta
user
let him
stuff?
talk.
Man, I'm staying out of that. I don't need none of that.
We're just sitting here like.
I don't need Russian
Look at this
GTA
guy.
screenshots and.
What's wrong with Russian GTA screenshot?
Russian GTA screenshot?
I don't even
It's a.
know.
What is that?
I'm sure at least someone listening will understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. well,
I'm not making this stuff up. These are things.
I don't think that you could. I don't think you could just pull Russian GTA screenshots
Yeah.
out of thin
You
air.
know.
Same like with Equestria Girls. There's definitely something behind that you have knowledge about. That's not just something you made up. All right. What else? What other least favorite movie? What's your least favorite movie you've seen this year? Don't say Elf. We've already talked about that. Doesn't have to have come out this year. Just the worst movie you've seen.
I don't think I've
Oh,
watched
the worst
enough
movie
movies.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, that broadens a lot.
Well, just this year. Worst
Just
movie
this
you've
year?
seen
Even
this
though you
year,
just
not
said
ever.
it doesn't have to be this year.
Yeah, you said it doesn't have to be.
The
It
movie
didn't-
doesn't have to be.
It didn't
from
have
this
to
year.
have come out this year.
That's
I
what I
Oh,
just
yeah, okay, I
watched
see,
it
I
this
see.
year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, geez, I don't know.
Okay.
Cause
Yeah, if
okay.
it was really bad and I didn't enjoy it, I didn't.
I wouldn't
spend-
have remembered
I didn't
it.
waste any time remembering it.
Yeah, fair enough.
um.
That's kind of a hard one. To
Yeah, it's a
remember.
really hard one. I'd have to like look at a list of them.
When did we watch the Emoji Movie?
That was last year.
Ah,
Or 2 years. Was that 2 years ago?
I don't
How
even
long ago did
remember.
the emoji
I
movie
feel like it
come out?
was
Emoji.
probably last year.
Emoji
How long ago
movie.
did Emoji Movie come out?
Yeah. I don't know. That came out a while
The
ago.
worst is much harder because we don't remember a lot.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk about our favorite song from this year.
Oh. Well, this
Man,
one's easy for me.
I don't listen to modern music, so
Oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
stay out of
I
this.
don't.
My favorite song from this year is "All Out Life" by Slipknot. That's a good song.
I don't listen to modern
Oh,
music.
Subnautica soundtrack.
Get outta here.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of hard to list favorites of songs because you don't think about.
Yeah,
the songs
I
that came out
listen-
this year.
I listen to like Foreigner, Pink Floyd, Queen, Eagles. That's the kind of stuff I listen to.
Yeah.
Man, I really sound like a hipster right now.
I only
Yeah,
listen to
okay,
that kind of
Josh.
I only listen to
listen
classic
to-
rock.
I
No, I also listen
a
to
lot of
Broadway
show
stuff.
tunes. Yeah, I listen to a lot of show tunes.
As I listen to him, yeah, I only listen to classic rock. Yeah, I also listen to Broadway show tunes.
I listen to death metal and
and a little
Metallica and
No, but
have you guys ever heard the Hamilton soundtrack?
you haven't, no,
Because that's a good one.
If you haven't heard the soundtrack for Songs for a New World, all right, if you're into that kind
That's
of
not
music,
from
look it up.
2018.
No, I'm just
Well,
saying.
what did he listen to
if-
this year?
if
I
you-
guess, is that we'll expand it to that. Of what's your least
Yeah,
favorite
if
soundtrack?
you haven't
favorite
heard it,
soundtrack you've heard
you
this
gotta
year?
look it up if you're into Broadway show tunes and stuff.
Songs for New World is really good.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's hard.
It's really hard to
do. We
learn.
performed.
Elijah, what do you think? You're the one. We were all in this show. Elijah was the one spectating. So, what do you think about Songs for a New World, Elijah?
You don't want to hear what I think about.
I do
songs.
want to hear what you think. 'Cause It can't be worse
I'm
than what I have to
curious.
say.
Oh, wait. Are we talking about the best or the worst?
Best. Like,
Best.
what was your favorite song in that?
Oh,
'Cause there are a
favorite
bunch of
song. You already know. It was "River Won't Flow."
Yeah, this
That's
is
a good one.
Just to give you some insight on
Steam
what that
Train.
is. That's the lead. The River Don't Flow, I think, is a song from that show. I think it's universally the least favorite of the cast.
It's the
It
hardest.
was just really
it
hard.
was just
The
hard.
hardest
Yeah.
song.
Listening to the professionals do it, it is such a good song.
It's
but
easy.
It was
It's so easy.
So yeah,
it's really hard
But
to
then whenever
learn.
you're the one doing it, it's like, oh my gosh, like these guys are.
And it was just like,
What the
hey,
heck?
let's just
Insanely
throw a bunch of
talented.
notes
Nah,
in there that the
I could do
tenors
I could
can't.
do that easy.
Okay,
do
so
that
for
easy?
everybody that
don't
sings
you?
and stuff, I sang baritone for most of the show. The
Yeah.
baritones had to go up to a B above the staff.
Yep.
For all you music people out there, that's how hard this show is. I can't even imagine what the tenors had to do.
Oh man, the tenors. That was me. I was a tenor in that, and tenors don't sing those notes. Well, I mean,
I'm sure they
professionals do.
can.
Just
Professionals
not
do,
high school
but like
tenors.
high school level tenors, we have one tenor who could sing the notes, and that's just because I don't know. He's just really good.
He's just
yeah,
talented.
Well, he's actually of the voice.
Yeah,
powers.
it's
It was me,
naturally
guys. It was me.
It
It wasn't.
It
I
was
was the
Elijah.
one tenor.
It was Elijah, but not this one.
Not the SchmoCast Elijah.
What? Shout
No,
out
no,
to
don't you what me?
the other Elijah, the one who's not in SchmoCast.
Yeah, he
No.
might. We might have him on as a guest.
No
that'd be
shout
that'd
out.
be
So
pretty
we'll
cool.
see.
You
Yeah,
can sing us
no
a
shout
song.
out.
We'll see. We have to get approval from our higher ups
Whoa.
here at the SchmoCast.
Yeah, did we get approval for
Yeah,
Cole
did you
here?
approve
I've
me?
asked about Cole.
Did
Pretty
you?
sure.
Did you?
We're
I'm
gonna have
pretty
to cut
sure.
everything
Well, I mean,
that you've
he's
ever
not-
said on this show.
Yeah,
we're
it's,
just gonna have to.
Ben,
You're gonna hear a
it's
little
Ben. He
bit
had a
of,
voice
like-
change.
Ben had a voice change.
It's
and
just-
we're calling him
it's-
Cole
it's
now
just
because he
Ben.
prefers that name.
You're gonna
Right,
you're gonna
Ben?
hear
I mean,
one.
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. It's Ben.
This is Ben.
He's just been.
I drive a white van.
Is that what he says? That is the good old classic Ben quote.
I
white
a
van.
van.
All right, guys.
Not like a sketchy van, just like your regular beat up minivan.
Well,
Scratches
that's
all
sketchy.
over.
Well, yeah, there you go. There's favorites and least favorites, some of them, of 2018. All right, guys. Well, we could either. Do we want to let Cole experience an improv theater thing?
Let's get into
Improv
Let's do
radio
this.
drama.
Let's do this
Oops.
for Cole.
I'm
Okay,
really
so
excited.
do you
I've
want?
been
What
excited.
do I
theme are
want-
we gonna
do you
go
want me
with?
to- well, I don't know.
New Year's.
I could. It doesn't have to be. No, New Year's is too hard. I think. Do you want? Who wants to be? Does anyone want to be narrator? Because
No.
I'll be narrator. if
I do not want
nobody-
to be narrator.
Drew's the
Okay,
best
so basically,
narrator.
Cole, you'll figure out how this works pretty quickly.
Okay.
So, all right, let me think of a theme here, and we'll cut back whenever I think of one. So, see you then. Okay, I think I have
okay.
one now. I think I have one now, guys. So here we go. We're gonna get to it. All right. It was a dark and stormy night here on the mean streets of Brooklyn, and a couple of boys named Alfonso, Reggie, and Stink. No one knows why. His papa just named him Stink.
Papa
We
Stink.
don't know. Papa Stink.
Papa
there's
Stinky.
no, you see,
No
there's
idea
Papa,
why
no,
that-
No. I'm the narrator here.
Oh, yeah.
Papa bless.
So you can. We have Little Stink, which is.
It's just gonna change his name the whole way.
No. It's Little Stink, and then there's Papa Stink up in the up above. All right. So now that we're clear, we got Alfonso, Reggie, and Lil Stink. A couple of gang members in the mafia. So they were on a case one night. They were on a stakeout. They were up all night. They were getting kind of tired, kind of cranky. So then, in the middle of the night, Alfonso had a question for Reggie, and he said this. He says,
Hey, Reggie. You play that new Smash?
Yeah. I play that all the time, man. At the club.
How is it, man?
Yo, that Smash. Mwah. That's fine. That's a fine.
That's
mighty
some
fine
good
game.
Smash Getty.
Yo, what mafia are we part of right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
these guys were a part of the Blue Boys Mafia.
I have a feeling we're part of the Blue Boys Mafia,
Oh,
Reggie.
yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
So then, Little Stank, who was relatively quiet most of the time, decided to speak up and chime in and say,
This reminds me of the time I went to the Bronx.
which he loved to talk about the Bronx. We always talk about Little Stank and his trip to the Bronx.
Hey, little Stank, stop talking about the Bronx.
Yeah, we're trying to do a stakeout right now, all right, guys?
Yeah.
We gotta be quiet,
Come on,
boys.
man. We don't talk about that.
So they're sitting there. It's getting late. They were all tired of Little Stank trying to bring up his trip to the Bronx. They were gonna pop him, but they
Oh.
didn't because they liked him a bit too much. You know, they had Papa Stank to look out for.
Little Stank, we don't like you that much.
The only reason we're not popping you right now is because you got Papa Stank up there.
That's what they told me when I went to the Bronx.
They were very open about their hatred for Little Stank. It was surprising how open they were. Like, it was very blatant. It's surprising that Little Stank had literally any self-esteem left after these two. After Alfonso and Reggie just leveled them down, took them down a couple pegs. But, you know, such as goes with the mafia, you know how they say. But anyway, then they were sitting there sipping their drinks that they got at the smoothie shack downtown.
Oh, these smoothies are real good.
Yeah.
Why are we on a stakeout again?
Because of
They-
these smoothies.
But they weren't actually on a stakeout.
Staking out the smoothies.
They're staking out the smoothie joint, but it wasn't for the smoothies. It was for a man named Big Binkus.
Oh, I remember
The
now.
mob boss.
We're after a man named Big Binkus.
Big Binkus.
Guys, look, there he is. Here comes. Here comes Big Binkus, guys.
He's picking up his smoothies right now.
They saw
Are we
Big
gonna-
Binkus right through the window. They did. He was buying a smoothie, the big old galoot. And they saw him sitting there. He paid his money and he sat down. He sat down at the table, and they knew they had to go talk to him. They had to go talk to Big
Let's
Binkus.
go talk to this
So
Big
they all-
Binkus fella.
So they all went inside, and they sat down on this table. And Big Binkus, he said, "What do you guys want? I'm busy."
Hey, Big Binkus, we
What's
want to
up?
talk to you.
Hey man, you can talk.
We
Let's
just want.
talk.
We just want to
Let's talk together.
talk to you. Wipe the tears out of your eyes, man.
I'm sorry, this smoothie is just so delicious.
It's all right. Hey, Big Binkus, listen up here.
What's up?
Reggie, you want to tell him?
Yeah. So, we've been hearing that you having some payment issues, all right?
Oh, what, man? No, that's not true.
Really? 'Cause,
Big Binkus makes his checks, right?
He makes his checks, but does he pay his checks?
He does.
okay?
He does pay his
Does
checks.
he deliver the checks to
He
who
delivers
gets
the
needs to get the
checks.
checks? All right.
Little
'cause-
Stank, show him what we do. Stop clapping your hands and show him what we do.
What are you laughing about? What's he gonna do to me? I'm scared now.
Yeah, I don't know
Trying to
actually.
Intimidate him.
I don't know. He just.
He's pounding his chest like King Kong.
This feels very familiar for some reason. I don't know what. It sounds like some Christmas story I heard on this podcast.
Yeah, I
once.
don't know.
But
So when are you gonna
doing,
give me
Big
the
Stank,
money?
Little Stank? I'm not giving you the money. You don't get the money.
How am I gonna go back to the Bronx?
You're not gonna go back to the Bronx. I got a guy there. He'll find you. He'll
Little
make
Stank,
sure
pay
that you
for
don't
them
go back to
Little
the
Stank.
Bronx.
Shut up,
Shut your mouth, Little Stank. Let the big boys talk.
Listen, Bing Bingus.
My name is not Bing Bingus.
What is
My
it?
name is Arthur Bingus. Thank you
all
very
right,
much.
listen,
Arthur
Big Binkus. Listen up here, Arthur.
Yeah. Don't call me Arthur.
We'll call you whatever we want.
Don't call me that. You call me Mr. Binkus.
You're the one in the hot seat right now.
All right, Mr. Binketh, listen up. Our payments are due, and if you can't pay them, we're gonna have to take on some special action.
Like what?
I don't think I'd get this far, Reggie. You gotta.
All right, we're gonna have to move your sleeping arrangements from that apartment that you have, that very nice apartment,
Yeah.
to the bottom of the ocean floor.
Oh, I was
You get
gonna
me?
say an
Oh,
even
read me?
nicer hotel.
See, that's
Okay.
That's
very-
better.
No,
I've heard about that place actually. It looks very nice. Okay,
The
guys.
bottom of the
listen,
ocean?
Listen. You go back and tell your boss I'll have the money by tomorrow. Alright? I
Alright.
promise.
tomorrow
You
morning.
gotta go back to him right now though.
right now.
Yeah, let me finish my smoothie.
All right, hey,
And I'll see
Lil
you tomorrow.
Stank, you stay
Same
with
place.
him. You stay with him. Make sure he
No,
doesn't go
he
nowhere.
can go too.
Nah.
No, I think we can trust this guy. I think
Oh,
I think
really?
Binkus
Alright.
man can.
Can I get another
Stay on his
smoothie
own.
before we
You
go?
look like a,
No.
Nah, shut up. All right. You look like a respectable man, Big Bingus. So we're gonna trust you on this one.
Listen,
Alright.
Bing Bong, we trust you. But if you don't got payments, Reggie.
Guys, what are we getting? What,
No,
what
shut
are we
up.
getting the payments for again? I don't remember.
Lil Stank. All right, listen.
Lil Stank,
Yeah.
listen up. We're gonna need you to call your dad, Papa Stank.
Okay. Hey, Dad. We're trying to get the payments. Oh, but what do you mean I'm staying out too late? It's only 8.
I told you we should
Hey,
be
Dad.
back.
Tell
your
I
dad
love
to
you.
tell your dad to come to the corner of
Guys, I have to go home.
What? See, he can't stay with me.
Why? It's only
I
7
can just
o'clock.
sit here,
It's
enjoy my smoothie.
Oh, my watch is wrong. I can stay another hour, guys. Let's
But
hurry
your
it up.
dad just said that you had to go.
You see, after a bit more arguing, the gang decided it wasn't worth it to argue with Lil Stank anymore because he wasn't making any sense.
That's true.
He was just all over the place. So, Alfonso and Reggie, they went over to the big man's house. The big house of Big Stank. And they walked in the door, and they did their usual greeting ritual for Big Stank.
Big stanky boy, how it be, my man? Got a
Why are you
big
talking like that? I don't like the way you're talking to me.
You didn't let me finish my song.
That's not how that was a song.
I was
I
trying.
don't even know. All right, what do you want? My son just called me. I still got a lisp. Hold on. Sorry, that just happens sometimes.
Did you just like turn off your lisp? How
I did.
You can do that?
I can't.
I didn't know that.
That's what a big stank can do.
That's Big Stank
I
can do a
got
lot
the
of things.
power. Hey, don't talk over me. All right, my son, Little Stank, he keeps calling me and he says that it's past his bedtime, but you guys got a job to do. Now, what happened to Big Binkus?
All right, so
Where's my money?
So Bing Arthur Bong, we were sitting at his seats and we were talking to him and he said they don't got the money
He
yet.
said he already paid the money though.
He did not say that. I heard that over the phone.
Oh really?
Wait, were you on the phone the whole time?
I was, because I
Wow.
told my son to
Yeah.
keep the watch over the phone. Now, here's the problem I have, right? You're disappointing me. Alfonso, I raised you. You're like a son to me. You know that. Never mind, this son that I already had.
This son's right there.
Thanks, Dad.
He's back at the restaurant. He doesn't have to hear anything.
Oh, I
Boy,
just
hold
left
on,
him there.
babe.
yeah.
Boy, you better hang up this phone right now.
Yes, Dad.
Okay.
Anyways, like I was saying, you're like a son to me. This guy maybe not so much. Reggie, I'm sorry. I just didn't know you since, I knew you since last year. We haven't bonded together
That's
yet.
fair, that's
It'll
fair.
get there. But here's the thing. That Big Binkus is a menace to my big old regime. You gotta get him off the streets. You gotta clap him. You gotta pop him.
How you want us to do that?
Well, that's up to you. You can run him over if you're that daring.
So
Just
you
make
want-
sure my stupid son doesn't get in the way, because he's known. I've tried doing that before. He jumps in front of the car because he thinks it's a game.
And
He thinks it's like hopscotch or something.
he just pounds his chest and claps
He
his
pounds
hands
his
a bunch
chest
of
and I
times.
just ran over him like 40 miles an hour. Maybe that's the way he is now. That's why he's the way he is
That
now.
would explain a lot of things.
That would
I'll tell you.
explain a lot. Now that I think about it, that would actually explain quite a bit. But my point is, you gotta get this Big Binkus sucker off the street.
So you telling us you want him to take him out?
Yeah, take him out. You can hit him with the car, like I said. You can poison his cannoli. You buy some down on the corner shop if you want to go down and talk to the owner. You see, he speaks Italian though, so you gotta be careful. You gotta know your good old Italian. You pop a tongue, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The Blue Man Group is really known for their Italian tongue.
They are. They are. I know the Blue Man Group. They're good guys. And guys, I can also get on a case if you two don't pull through. So you better do this from me, Big Stank.
All right.
Or else I'm gonna make a stank out of you.
Thought you
And
were-
by that I mean I'm gonna pop you.
Okay, yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. You finished my sentence.
Yeah.
Don't do it again. I don't
Oh,
like it.
my
That's
bad, my bad.
condescending.
Listen, all right.
All right.
Let's get
If
out
I
of here,
move for
Reggie.
both
Let's
of
go
you,
get this guy.
Let's
And
hop.
Lil
they
Stank.
Alfonso called across half of the state to Little Stank, and Little Stank heard him with his sonic hearing. He
Lil
screeched like a bat
Stank.
and took off into the night sky to find them. What did he do? He screeched like a bat, and luckily, okay, and there he are.
There he is.
And then they all went to the corner shop, which was still open at 1 o'clock in the morning. And they had the Italian owner there. And he said to him,
Hey, man.
he speaks Italian.
Oh, shoot. I don't know how to speak Italian.
Do you want,
Didn't
do you
actually
want me to
say
try?
that. This is all
Parlez-vous français?
That's not Italian.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe it was French. I think it was Italian though. So you better figure out how to speak Italian, corner shop man. This isn't That was actually the guy who was talking first was actually his assistant. We got the real Italian speaking owner over here.
I've been fooled once again.
So the real owner who actually spoke Italian said,
Hey, boopity boppy, what are you doing in my store?
and Alfonso he says to him,
Hey, boppity boopity, we just want to know where this bank bongus is garoopity.
with a very fluent accent, smacking his pants against his leg in anxiousness. Meanwhile, Lil Stank was listening for a heartbeat on his phone for some reason. We don't know why.
We'll never know.
I'm trying to get Google Translate up so I can speak Italian.
It doesn't matter because Alfonso already speaks Italian, Lil Stank.
Here we go.
Mi piacciono I cani.
That's what
Suddenly
I said.
the robot came out of the back room. And he speaks Italian fluently. But the robot doesn't matter anymore. Because the Italian shop owner
We won
unplugged
over the
him.
robot.
Yeah.
They unplugged him. He's just
get
out of
this
there.
We
robot
ran him
outta
over.
here.
Ran him over. So, then, Alfonso, after speaking with the Italian corner shop owner, the Italian corner shop owner took him to his secret room full of weapons. And then he started to explain to Alfonso all the weapons that he had.
All right. So what we got here? All right. Boopity boppity. We got this sawed-off shotgun for all your shotgun needs. All right.
Have a lot of those.
We got this spaghetti launcher for all your when you need to launch the meatball.
Good spaghetti.
Yeah. Or the,
What else you got?
All right, we got this cheese mozzarella mincer. All right, minces up your enemies and also mozzarella.
I'll take it.
All right.
Wait, he didn't say yet the big gun.
Oh,
Now he was going to tell Alfonso about the big
yeah. Now what we got here? This is a very special. This here toy is a very close to me. All right. I polish it every day. This here is the spaghetti sauce splatter gun. All right.
You lost your accent a bit there.
Yeah, that's because of I was just thinking about.
hard to
So
do.
it's so
Yeah.
amazing.
that's because this gun is so very close to me.
I'll take it.
All right, you'll take it.
I don't even know.
Now-
I don't even want to know what it does.
all right. Use it at your own risk. I recommend using it in an abandoned area. Maybe make sure the closest like 5 blocks are deserted. Cause this gun, you don't want to know. All right.
So gleefully, Alfonso obviously brought the gun. And then also Reggie also said, who sounded suspiciously like the Italian shop owner, except Reggie didn't speak Italian. So obviously there's a difference. He
Yeah, I don't know
he
no
says to
Italian.
Alfonso here, he says, What's he say?
Yeah, you get that one. I'll just take the shotgun.
and so it was done. And they also didn't let Little Stank have anything because they were afraid he was gonna blow his brains out.
Guys, can I at least have something? What if
No.
I get cornered?
What they did was they went to the kitchen and they got him a little ladle and told him it was the most deadly weapon in the world.
Here, you can have this ladle. It's got holes in the bottom.
He didn't know the difference. He just looked at it and was
Scoop
like,
your
"Hey,
enemy's
that's
eyes
good."
out.
He looked at it and he says,
You guys sure you're gonna trust me with this?
and they did because it was literally just a ladle.
There was
better
no
know
one I would trust more with this ladle than you, little stank.
Wow.
So then it was done, and they were on the case of Big Binkus once again. So, driving over in their car, the guys they went in their car they went right to where Big Binkus was sitting. He didn't move an inch. It'd been 2 hours. He was still sipping the same daggone smoothie for some reason.
Hey fellas, I feel like we didn't need to bring all these weapons if he's just gonna be sitting right here.
Yeah,
He was like a sitting duck. It was like not even a challenge.
Didn't really have to do much.
But they liked the weapons anyway.
They look cool.
And would you believe that for once they sent in Little Stank solo? with his weapon.
Do your
Little
best.
Stank walks into the store. It's like, ding, 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 ding. The little shop bells. That's the little shop bells.
Oh,
They sound like somebody just talking, but it's actually the shop bells.
Yeah, remember that. It's an important fact.
It's an important fact, except it isn't though. It's just the shop bells. And then little Stanky sits down at the table, and Big Man's like, "So, what did your boss say? What did your dad say?"
He said, "You better have the money by tomorrow, or we're gonna pop you."
Ooh, Alfonso.
I don't know what that means.
I don't think that's what he said.
But
Not exactly.
I don't know. I wasn't there in the room. They didn't let me in when they were telling the other two what we were gonna do. They just gave me this really big weapon.
You know, Reggie, I
Scary
don't think we
weapon.
should have trusted. I don't think we even should have
How
trusted
can I
them
hear
for
those
Leo.
two? They're out in the car. How can I hear them perfectly?
I don't know why
Yeah,
they
I don't-
sent me in. I wasn't in the room.
Yo, little Stank, turn your phone off.
Yeah, little Stank. Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Well, turn it off.
It
This is
doesn't
man to
turn
man.
off.
Yes, it does. That's a lie. I saw you turn it off earlier when you were sitting here with me. Thank you. All right, now the business. If you don't even know what popping weed is, so what do you suspect you're gonna do?
Why did we send him in?
I don't know.
And with that, little Stank, little Stank, with the fury of 1,000 mosquitoes, raised his ladle and smacked Big Binkus right on his big old forehead. It went, and Big Binkus went, oh! And then Big Binkus, he was just dead. He was just dead. Little did he didn't even know his own strength. It turns out Little Stank had actually the strength of a pickup truck running him over. Because
yeah.
he was just dead.
Oh yeah,
He
that's
just
why we
died.
sent him in. That's why.
That's why
sent
they
him
We
sent
didn't
him
know
in.
about that, but that's why.
He didn't even know he was
Thought I
dead. He
hung
just
this thing
all
up.
part
he
of the
didn't even
plan.
know he was dead. He just sat there, kept talking to him. He was just like kept talking to the corpse. He was just laying there.
So are you gonna get the money?
He didn't suspect anything for 30 minutes. It just took him that long to realize that there was a dead man.
Sorry, take your time. I have all night.
So exactly while the mission was complete, Lil Stank didn't exactly understand the concept of death yet. Nobody had explained it to him.
Are you just taking a really long nap?
Reggie, you want to go get a
I wish I
milkshake?
could sleep like
Yeah,
that.
let's go.
Let's go get a milkshake.
So then Alfonso and Reggie went into the store and went to get a milkshake at the smoothie shop for
Yo,
some reason.
How's it going, little Stank?
He took a nap
Did
and
you
he
ki-
won't wake up.
Did you kill him yet?
What?
Did you kill him yet?
Yeah.
Did I do what?
Did you kill him yet?
They went over to feel his pulse. He was dead. He was
Oh.
dead.
Hey, he
he wasn't
dead.
just like a little dead. He was a lot of dead.
Dang, how'd you kill him?
Killed him? I just bapped him over the head with my ladle.
Then, displaying what exactly he did, he turned to Alfonso and bapped him over the head with the ladle. His skull caved in.
Oh my god.
That's what he said. He said that noise and he fell to the floor.
Oh my
Reggie
goodness.
was terrified at the same time. The body went just dead. He killed his own friend and he didn't even realize it. So then,
Are you okay?
Yo, little Stank, you gotta stop this madness.
All I did was this.
and then with that, Reggie was dead too.
Do it.
So then, he walked up to the coffee. He walked up to not the coffee shop. What am I saying here? He walked up to the smoothie shop owner.
I want a
And he's like, I want a smoothie. And the guy said, do you have money? And Lil Stank didn't have money. So what did he do? He went, bop. And one more time, now the body hit the floor. So then, in the end, Little Stank went with his daddy one more time. And his dad said to him, Little Stank, you killed two of my best men. You got the bad guy. But what are you doing? You killed my son and heart. And then you killed this other guy that was also pretty cool.
I thought I was your son.
Yeah, but you suck. You just suck. I don't mean to be blunt about it, but you just suck. Come on.
They were always mean to me too.
And with this, at this moment, he snapped. He went with the ladle, went right on top of his dad's head. Except his dad actually had an implant of chrome on his forehead, so he didn't kill him. So in the end,
Launched him across the room.
long story short, in the end, Alfonso was dead. Reggie was dead. Big Binkus was dead.
The
The smoothie shop owner was also dead. How'd he get dragged into it? We don't know. God rest his soul. But
Did I state my smoothie?
no, you don't get your smoothie. You get jail time. That's what you get. That's the end of the story. That's really it. That's just sometimes stories don't have happy endings. He's just dead. Everyone's dead. The end. Well, that one pretty
Yes.
that was a bit of a that kind of
These
went
are
off the rails
always
eventually at
full
some
of
point.
turns and twists.
Yeah, you never
It
know
made
what's
no
gonna happen.
sense.
with
It had
Big
more of a
Binkus.
story than the
Big
last
Binkus.
one.
It had more of a story, but at the same time, it didn't. I don't know how it managed that balance. But all right, that's all we got for this episode of the SchmoCast. A bit of a longer one this time.
That was
because of the
great.
That was fun. Did you enjoy that?
That was great.
That
I
was your
enjoyed this,
experience,
guys.
Cole. All right, well, thanks for listening, everybody. We're glad to have you back. Hopefully you enjoyed it this time. Hopefully you didn't turn it off whenever we started talking about memes. But if you
know I
stayed
did.
this whole time, you were in it.
Yeah,
Cole.
that's why I turned it off.
Yeah, but he's gonna
Yeah,
turn it
that's
off
true.
when he's listening to it.
That's true. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on, Cole. It was great to have you.
Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends.
Tell all your
them
friends
to listen in.
to listen into the SchmoCast, Cole.
Yeah,
I already hear your voice.
That's the only reason we had
relying
you
on me.
You're
Thanks for
gonna.
coming on, Cole. We'll probably have you on in the
Yeah,
future too.
I'd love to.
It was a fun time.
I'd
We'll
love
have
to
you
come
back.
again.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and tune in to the next episode. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Adios.
Adios.
That's
See ya.
Spanish.
That is
for
Spanish. You're right. You know
bye.
what you don't speak though? Italian. You just
Boopity boppity.
Parley. No, it's French.
That's French.
Uh.
Okay.
Bye.